Hi Stampers, this is Melissa the Stamp Doc. Today I'm going to share with you a really quick Slimline card made with the Berry Blessing stamp set and the Berry Delightful Designer Series paper. These items are available during celebration, which is January and February 2021, with a qualifying $100 purchase. You can get these two items free. It does coordinate with our Sweet Strawberry bundle, which is in our mini catalog. I also wanted to feature one of our newest products and something I'm really excited that we finally have in our collection. So these are our blending brushes. And a little over a year and a half ago, I was at a Stampin' Up! Event, and one of the employees was talking to me about product development and asked what products we would really like to see. And I mentioned that I really would have liked some blending brushes or blending tools. And what she told me is that they go through such an extensive testing process that they were having a difficult time finding any that met their quality standards. Well, I'm happy to say I think they definitely found some. I really thought when I first looked at these that they weren't necessarily a brush, that they were a sponge, but these are little individual bristles. I don't know if you can see that. I'm gonna get it really close here so you can see that. And it is super soft. I mean, I don't even know how I can explain how soft those bristles are. But what that does is that allows you to just get a super soft blended ink background on any of your projects. So these come in a pack of 3. They're only $12, so they work out to be about $4 each. And of course, I like to use one per color. So I'm not going to order 50 of these to go with every Stampin' Up! Color, but I'll certainly use one for greens, one for pinks, one for yellow. I'll probably have another one for blue and purple and red. And then also for some of my neutrals. So I will have several of those. They do store nicely in the pack, as I only have the 3 right now, but I am planning on covering a little like coffee canister and putting those in there. And I'm just going to cover that with some cute designer series paper, and I'll share that with you once I get it done. So I'm going to set those aside and show you what you need to do this project with. So of course you're going to need a blending brush, and we're just going to do a very simple blend today. I'm also using some of that Berry Blessings Designer Series paper, and you're going to want to cut out some of these images to use on there. So you can either fussy cut these, or like I did, I used my brother's Scan and Cut. Now my Scan and Cut's a little bit older model, so that's why I'm not showing that today, but you can either do that or you can fussy cut those with your paper snips. Either way works, it's not going to matter. And then we just got in our new basic white cardstock. As you know, with the Whisper White, the mill that produced that for us shut down, so Stampin' Up! Had to get a replacement, and this is the new basic white. And let me just tell you, it is just as smooth as our former Whisper White. I think it may even be just slightly brighter. So you're going to want to cut one sheet at 8 inches by 9 inches, and then you're going to score it at 4 inches. And the reason why is this will fit in your legal size envelope. So you can just pop this in the mail and mail it pretty easily. It's the same kind of envelope you will sometimes mail your bills in. And then this piece that we're going to be doing our actual stamping on is 3.5 by 8.5. So you'll want to cut both of those and have those at the ready. I'm using Granny Apple Green ink, and we'll use our black memento to stamp our greeting on this card. Now, as I was researching how to use the blender brushes, one of the things I saw quite a bit was that people were using glass mats. Well, we don't currently have a glass mat, so I was trying to think of ways that I could improvise that. And what I came up with was using my Stamparatus plate. So there are 2 sides to this. There is a grid size that has a little bit of texture to it, and then there's a smooth side. And by using this, I'm just able to clean that off with a wet wipe, or even rinse it under water to get it clean. So I'm going to put this piece of paper on my glass mat. I'm going to open up my ink pad. And when I hold the blending brush, I generally hold it with a grip this way, and I like to put my index finger right on the top of it. And that just gives me a little bit more control. So I'm going to tap that, and then I'm going to just tap off any excess right here. And I'm going to work from this corner out. So as you can see, there's just a really light bit of color on that. And I can always come back and kind of pick up more color from my little plate there. So I'm going to tap that again, get that good and juicy. And again, I'm going to come right on there and blend that. So I'm getting this really soft wash of color. And I'll need to do this a couple of times to get it to the depth that I want it to be. But I'm just wanting to kind of fade that into the white so that it just gives almost an ombre look. So now we're going to try to get this part really dark. And I'm just working in a circular motion. And bringing that ink in. So I know that's a pretty light color. And of course, you know, if you want it to do multiple colors, you could do that too. So a lot of your blending techniques will have multiple colors, but I'm just really wanting to create a quick green ombre here. So we want this end part really, really dark, and then fade that out. So, you know, it's sometimes, this is really meant for really light colors. So if you're looking for a really dark, this probably isn't going to give you what you're looking for. And just continue working until you get the color that you want there. So let me bring that up so you can see. So as you can see, that just really kind of goes and fades right into the white. Really pretty. And then all I have to do, like I said, is just clean that off and it's ready to go again. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to use that Berry Blessings stamp set, which is right here. I'm going to use the little saying that says, wishing you the very best. So I've already got that on a block. And I'm going to put that right down here. Okay. And then I went ahead and cut my images out already, but I'm going to go ahead and put this piece on my card base. So I'm using my Stampin' Seal, and it looks like mine's empty. So let me grab another one here. Okay, here we go. And we'll do one more on there. There we go. And I'm just going to put that directly on the card. Now, if you're wondering why I do that, part of the reason is if I had messed up on this, if I had used that whole card, that really could have screwed that up. But because I did it that way, I could always flip this piece over if I need to redo it. So then I have cut out some of my pieces here. I've already got adhesive on them, so I'm going to put this one up here. And again, like I said, don't worry about how you do those, just get them cut. You can either fussy cut or use a machine to cut them. There isn't a die with this, but there is a punch, so you probably could punch that out too. And then I'm gonna add a couple of these little flowers because they're awfully cute also. There we go. And then as a final touch, I'm going to add some of the frosted epoxy dots. And just add those on there. And there you have a super quick and easy slimline card using some of our celebration items. So I will have the list of all of the supplies in the description below. Thank you so much for when you shop with me. I really do appreciate all orders. And please be sure to subscribe before you leave. I've got some more great projects for you lined up. Take care and have a great day.